Hello, everyone, and welcome to English Tales with Maria. Are you ready to improve your English listening skills while diving into the life of an extraordinary historical figure? Today, we explore the story of a man who changed the world, not with weapons or power, but with peace and determination, a man who proved that a single voice can ignite a revolution. But let me ask you something: have you ever felt powerless? Have you ever thought, I'm just one person? How can I make a difference? Well, today, you'll meet someone who was once just an ordinary boy, a shy and quiet child, who went on to lead millions and change the course of history. This is the incredible journey of Mahatma Gandhi, the father of India. So, sit back, relax, and let's begin. Our story begins on October 2, 1869, in the small coastal town of Porbandar, India. A baby boy named Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi was born into a respected but modest family. As a child, Mohandas, or Manu, as his family called him, was extremely shy and soft-spoken. He wasn't particularly strong, nor was he a great student. But he had one special quality: he was deeply honest. There's a story from his childhood that tells us a lot about his character. One day, young Gandhi stole a bit of gold from his brother to pay off a debt. Overcome with guilt, he wrote a letter to his father, confessing everything. Instead of punishing him, his father read the letter, his eyes filled with tears, and forgave him. That moment taught young Gandhi the power of truth and honesty, values that would shape his future. Now, let's fast forward a few years. At the age of 19, Gandhi made a bold decision: he left India to study law in London. But life in England was a struggle. He was a strict vegetarian in a country where meat was common. He was shy and struggled with public speaking. Imagine moving to a foreign country, barely knowing anyone, and feeling like you don't belong. Have you ever felt that way? Despite his struggles, Gandhi never gave up. He worked hard, studied law, and slowly adapted to his new environment. He even joined a public speaking club to overcome his fear of speaking. And after 3 years, he returned to India as a newly trained lawyer, ready to begin his career. But Gandhi's real transformation began when he took a job in South Africa in 1893. One fateful night, Gandhi boarded a train in first class, holding a valid ticket. But soon, a white passenger complained he didn't want an Indian sitting there. The train officials ordered Gandhi to move. He refused. And what happened next? Gandhi was thrown off the train. Imagine standing alone in the cold, humiliated, just because of the color of your skin. That moment was a turning point. Instead of giving up, Gandhi made a decision: he would fight not with violence, but with truth and justice. This was the birth of Satyagraha, his philosophy of nonviolent resistance. After 21 years in South Africa, Gandhi returned to India in 1915. And what he saw broke his heart: his people were suffering under British rule. Indians had no rights, were heavily taxed, and lived in poverty. Gandhi could have chosen comfort. He could have continued as a lawyer. But he chose a different path, the path of a leader. He traveled across India, meeting farmers, workers, and students, urging them to stand up, but without violence. His idea was simple: if they take our land, we will not fight. If they beat us, we will not hit back. If they imprison us, we will not break. His first major act of resistance? The Salt March of 1930. Thousands followed Gandhi on a 240-mile march to the sea, where they made their salt, breaking British law. The world watched as a peaceful protest shook an empire. Gandhi was arrested many times. He went on hunger strikes, refusing to eat until violence stopped. He preached unity between Hindus and Muslims, even when the country was divided. Finally, on August 15, 1947, India gained independence. But Gandhi's heart was heavy. Violence between religious groups had erupted. He walked barefoot from village to village, begging people to choose peace over hatred. Tragically, on January 30, 1948, Gandhi was assassinated, shot by a man who disagreed with his vision of peace. Mahatma Gandhi's story is not just history, it is a lesson. He proved that one person, armed with truth and love, can change the world. And now, I ask you, what do you stand for? What small act of kindness can you do today that could create a ripple effect in the world? Thank you for joining me on English Tales with Maria. If you found this story inspiring, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Stay curious, stay kind, and remember that great change starts with small actions. See you next time.